69. Apollo 69.
your nose. We glowed up. We glowed up. We glowed up. Oh man, look this glory of the glowed up. Pulled up, tell 'em pull the curtain. Roll 2, no 3, got a fifth of bourbon. Got foreign bitches that shepherd German. That I want the brain from, I need the learn. And they told us all that we'd end up broke. We sucked it up and we did the most. Now we taking over, we want the globe. So it's to the west to go take the coast. Everyone got shit to say, I tell 'em grow up. When
Alright, let me see if you can hear me now. Because you probably can hear me now. Yeah, it's the way my settings are. My microphone is connected to my webcam, which I obviously have turned off. How's that? Audio equals yes. Alright, you're gonna hear a reverb for a second because I'm gonna listen to myself. Audio equals yes. Alright, you're gonna hear a reverb for a second because I'm gonna listen to... Okay. Yeah, sorry, it's been a while since I've had any of this stuff set up. So I do apologize. Now you're at like 4 out of 10. I mean, that's just the settings as the way it is. I'm sure I probably have to get closer to the microphone. But my OBS settings for everything is all the way top. Interesting. Okay, well, anyways. Let's try that walk test again. Maybe if I just aim it a little bit closer, because my microphone isn't like directly in front of me. It's on an arm off to the side a little bit. It's so weird that the sound that reads on here is different. Do you? Because like on here, I hear myself just fine through my computer. Is your sound turned down? No. Get out of here, cables. Oh man, nope. Okay. Oh man, if characters can get up here to... Yeah, I'll leave some of them like that. You guys want to get up here and snipe some people? That's fine. Appropriate. When I get the chance after release, I want to remodel them and make them so that they can open and you can enter them. That's something I should do. Let's try and fix this sky bug real fast. Yeah, let's try and fix this sky sphere bug that's going on here. I'm gonna have to make my camera go really fast. That's what we're looking at. I'm wondering if it's doing that because of the background. Can I put a scamp in the game? Also to avoid critters and zombies. For the world is hollow and I have touched the sky. You guys are funny. Okay, let me see here if I can... Oh, now see, I can adjust the sky sphere. That'll actually help. The sphere should be a sphere, not an oval. I would love if just turning it into a circle actually made that go away. But we won't know until we get in and try now. And there's actually, the camera cannot, I guess I could, no, I'm not doing that. That's just asking for trouble. Okay. Go back over to the campground area, try and slow the camera down enough so that I can actually spawn my character without dying. Because I've got fall damage and stuff, so if I spawn too high. Are you putting a volcano in the game? No, I didn't plan on it. Oh man, Jesus. Okay. So now we've got a different type of ring. It's not as bad as it was, but now it goes higher. Oh. It doesn't do it in this direction. So I think it has something to do with the mountains in this direction. Because this is the north. That's south. Yeah, facing this way is south, north. Let me see if I... I mean, it even makes those ripples. Huh. Okay. Alright, so let's just try and fit the whole sky sphere around the landscape and see if that goes away. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, it's doing... I was like, what is it doing? So there's a lot of things that I've come to realize doing stuff in Unreal Engine that, like, I almost question if I should have made that choice. Doesn't want... Oh, it's so slow. I have to drag my mouse like all the way across my desk for the sphere to move even just a little bit. Man. Let's see if this is fully inside. It's because the sphere isn't encircling the entire map. It's like you were looking through a magnifying glass. Yeah. So see, there's still some edge that's distorting. There it is. So close. That's actually pretty center, so let's do this. I think we got it. You could manually alter the transform location X value. Okay, that's all out. Alright. Test it. Just a matter of tests and balances, you know? Is it a perfect sphere? Yeah, the scale is the same all the way around. All I've done is changed its location. I think... Oh, I see some lines on the edge. I only saw it a little bit. Now that is how you, man. Oh no, wait, what is that? Why are some of the trees up in the air like that? No, 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 no. That better be ground. Oh, you. See? Look at this, guys. Look what happened. All I did was move the sky sphere, and all this happened. All of the foliage in one area decides to just lift off the ground. Where does it stop? But why does the foliage do that? What? Was it not just doing it by me? The new trees I placed aren't like that, but the old trees I placed are like that. No, I know this has happened in the past, but it has nothing to do with me selecting the landscape, because I have Sky Sphere, and this is the only thing that was selected while I was doing all of the transformations in here. There's no way that I could have done that. It has to be with something that I do when I place the foliage. So I will revert all of the sky stuff. But I may have to revert past placing trees here, if I can do that. The offset. When I moved the sky, the trees moved too. No, that can't be, because the trees are still floating and I've reverted the sky back to its previous state. So whatever is happening is something that happened when I placed these new trees. Which, like, if I have to replace all the trees, it's not that big of a deal. I've considered doing that a few times already. It has to do something with a setting that I've changed from when I've placed these trees to placing this new grouping of trees. Because this new grouping that I've placed is fine here, but the old grouping is not. And we still have that little bit of a skyline, you know, from the sky sphere being shrunk. So honestly, probably the easiest thing is to just replace all of the trees. It's really, really simple. It does not take a lot of time to do. That's probably the best guess. I have all the streets and stuff lined out. All the rivers and stuff are the same. The only thing that moves is the grass and the trees. But I'd rather not, you know? When you place them, is it like a paintbrush where it randomizes? Yep. Yeah, so I just set parameters down here for the placement. So like it rotates it on a random angle. It can put it on a random pitch, left and right, or you know, in any direction, so that it's kind of like on a slope a little bit. And then you know, I just put the minimum maximum angle of the ground. So like over here on this mountain, these angles are too much, so it won't place the trees in this area, and then it just like randomly spits them out otherwise. You just say like how many you'd like to try and fit within. So like if I'm painting this circle sphere, it'll fit that many that you ask for in that randomly. Yeah, a lot of the settings are like Photoshop, and if I'm not mistaken, part of the developers for Unreal are actual Photoshop developers at this point. So that kind of goes hand in hand. I know that there's Blender developers that work for Unreal also. But okay, let me see again what I can do with this foliage. Let's see if I can fix it. If I can't fix it, it's not a big deal. Like I said, I can just replace it all. The main thing and the main goal right now is placement of point of interests and getting all of the structure the way it should be. I should make an ancient forest like they have on the west coast of Oregon. Interesting. I'll have to look into. I would love if what I just pressed let me snap everything to the surface, but I don't think it's going to. So there's this thing in Unreal Engine, for the most part, where if you have a static mesh and it's floating and you want to snap it to the ground of whatever level it's on, you just press the end key, and then it does that. I'm just thinking with it trying to snap all of the grass and the trees at once, I may have froze Unreal. Oh. No, they're still floating. Okay, I thought for a minute it snapped. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, the huge big old trees with the moss and stuff just hanging off of them? Feels like you're back with the dinosaurs when you're in it. Yeah, that would be awesome. I plan, if the game does well and people enjoy playing it, I would love to do themed updates that come in and out, where there are, you know, changes to the map here and there, and maybe not changes to a map, but maybe I'll design different themed maps that people can play on, so that the original stays the original. I hate waiting for things to render. I had a 3D project in college that literally took 10 hours to render. Yeah, I know that. All of the projects that I had to design when I was in college, I had like oh, did it do it? Did it do it? Oh, hell to the ma-effin' yeah, boys. Hell to the ma-effin' yeah. Just saved myself like an hour. Okay, so what I did is I pressed the end key and everything seems to be snapped back in place. Sick. Okay, cool. So I don't have to worry about that so much now when that happens. Bitspiel says save, save. But yeah, so that's my life. Is that pretty much just ow, ow. I just hit my knee on my desk. But yeah, it's pretty much, you know, this is what I do for, you know, four-ish hours every day before I go to work. And, you know, I just kind of think to myself, what am I going to tackle this morning? What am I going to do? And just kind of go for it. So... So, would it be too early to start lobbying for the spear? God, I love that weapon. It's not something that is too early. You guys should always let me know when there's something that you would like to see, so that I can try and do my best to work on it right away, or at least have it ready in an earlier fashion than later. Because the goal of Let's Live is to mainly be like my personal project and my like first ever game by myself, but it's also a community built game. And so a lot of things are going to be there because of the community. So if you like the spear, which you're saying, did I mention I'd like to see the spear in the game? Then that's, you know, that's something that I can obviously work towards. The benefit that I have right now is a lot of the animations are already in the game. When you have Unreal Engine, they give you a lot of starting animations, and I'll actually explain and show you guys once this is done saving kind of what that means. But if those animations weren't available, I'd either have to frame by frame motion graphic that out with the model, or I'd have to get a motion capturing device, which I'm already looking into because they're not that expensive. So doing new things like the spear and stuff is good to know now, so that while I don't have the motion capturing software, I can still do the frame by frame animating. It's just gonna take a little bit longer. So if you guys see up here in the top corner, there's a few little stats thing. My computer right now is running this at like 120 frames. Yeah, it'll go unlisted for a little bit while it renders. But then once it's done rendering, it'll become available for everybody to see again. It depends on what I choose, and I figured you guys would want to be able to see these even if you weren't able to make it. So just the first 45 minutes or so is just gonna be nothing but just video footage. There's not gonna be any commentary, even though I've been talking the whole time. So you guys can get a nice little kick out of that. I should stream it on Twitch too. I mean, I don't know how often I will stream because not everything I do is fun or entertaining. Okay, is the grass? The grass snapped, cool. You know, not everything I do is worth streaming. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I just personally enjoy keeping it to just the Twitter and YouTube right now. Not being able to make it. Why I was asking for. Yeah. So this was the other area from the third developer message that I showed you guys. So there's that. Let's try and do the roadblock spine here real fast. So to do that, I need to go into my landscape, come under my management, and do edit splines. And I'm going to do control click. And now I'll change it once I've gotten it. So this is kind of where the spline is going to go. And what this is like what it is this green solid area is the body of whatever mesh I choose, and then if there's any outlying, like I want it to be raised off the ground or anything like that, that's where the surface is going to come from to meet with it, if it's floating or anything like that. So just going to continue to kind of click along the edge of the dirt path here until we get into like there. And then so we've got all of that. Now what I have to do is select. Now this is the pain in the ass part. Okay, so I've selected one part of it. No. Now I click segment so that it selects all of these. Where is the... Here, hold on. Because I don't want this mesh to be huge. Huh. Okay, I'm just gonna add the mesh in line and see what happens with it. We're gonna try this one. Okay, so see how huge that is? I don't want that. We're gonna make... What's the size? Still ginormous. They are still ginormous. So then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do 0.07, 0.07, 0.07. Now, do you guys think these... Do you think that these are things that should be... Gravel road, Jersey barriers? Yeah. So... I definitely think they should be, like, climbable or jumpable. So let me make that 0.05, 0.05, 0.05. Here. These are underground just a tiny bit. Ah, crap. No. Alright, anyways. See, this is the thing I hate, is the selection tool goes away. And a spline isn't something it's within the landscape. Undo clicking background. How many times did I click the background? There it is. Oh, okay. I don't want a layer to it. I just want it to do its thing. And then push that out far. That's okay. It's fair. What's going on? Welcome. How you doing? It's fair, yeah, dude. We're in the process. One day at a time. We're exactly 2 months and 8 days into development. I took a little bit of fall damage from that. What do you know? Is that floating? Alright, fix that. That needs to be fixed right off the bat. Oh, you could definitely jump over that, though. Cool. You could defend yourself, but not completely cover yourself. That's kind of the goal, is I don't want people hiding. If you're gonna be in a gun battle, you're gonna be in a gun battle. See, I gotta change the complexity of the mesh. The collision box is higher than it should be. I'm doing well, man. I cannot complain. Undo clicking background. And then I guess we could do one this way. This is actually pretty cool to watch, to be honest. Oh man, well thanks, I appreciate that. I'll do a tiny one here. Why does that seem not angled right? I guess I didn't click right where I want. Why do you do this to me, selection? Voldy, what's going on? Giancarlo, what's up? Alright, let's try that again. Bam. Bam. Detail. Segment. Ooh, that thing huge. Like it. Then we gotta do another one, like right here. This way. You should show everyone who just showed up the bigger picture quick. Yeah. Here, let me just do this real fast. Actually, you know what? No, let me undo this. I'd rather undo and then just come back in and do that. Okay. So big picture, okay? So we've got this little area over here in this campground. And just kind of from a person's perspective, I gotta fix the sky sphere. I already know the solution on that. We're gonna go back and fix that now that we've already fixed it. It's just not fixed right now because I had to control Z a bunch. So we'll fix that in a minute. But this is kind of what you see from a character's point of view down at the ground. Camera's at full speed. Zoom! So the square is the playable area. The rest of this is all, you know, terrain that's visible. But if I so pleased, I could always increase the box. So the green line that you see is the road. These are all of the roads that you currently see, along with what I have right here that I started for the roadblocks. Zip, zap, zippity, what's up? But so let me slow this down a little bit, take you guys through a little bit of a more in-depth. So we start from here. This will be level. I need to bring these level. I'll do that in a minute here. So start off through here. You come through. There's going to be a bridge that needs to be rescaled to the right spot. And then a connecting way that will take you out towards the forest area where we were right now. And then this is going to be the first kind of major town over by where Cranberry was, for those of you guys that know Cranberry. Curious as to why those roads don't meet. These roads here? Or what do you mean? Oh, you mean at the top? I get what you're saying. Okay. Well, you guys will just have to play and find out. So then this is going to be kind of like I said, the big first kind of Cranberry area, which is off to the water. I do have these cabins that I need to snap back to where they were originally. And then be able to use those. And that's kind of like the cabin side across the way from Cranberry. And then this is the beginning of the dam. So we're gonna have a dam here, which brings us into this little area, which will go down and then we'll raise back up towards this island and this area here. Now this area is kind of like the PvP. or PvP, I'm sorry. PV, Pleasant Valley area. So this is like where, and you guys can kind of see I put the slope that was there when you guys would come over from the warehouses. There would be a slope right here, and then you'd be right over by police station. So it'll be pretty close to that. I hope to raise this upwards and put a church over here, kind of like how Just Survive did. But then I've been told due to legal reasons I can't have it exact. I have to change things around. So we've got a downward slope down through here, which is going to take us into a farm / factory area. We've got some farms. I just have to do the terrain for the field like I've got right here. And then I've got another area over here that I have yet to make something for. But as you can see, like, who was talking about why they don't connect? Bit was asking why they don't connect. Here's the end of one road, and it kind of has a windy path that connects you over there from 2 different directions. But then if you take this windy path up this way, and I know I'm moving fast, I'm sorry. Here's the beginning of this road going into Pleasant Valley. Or what I will have named something different. And then over here, we've got an area like what was for the governor's mansion. Except this will be called something different. We've got some factories and some buildings over here, all in which you'll be able to go into and loot. Yep, dirt road here. Yeah, they're more like mud dirt roads than anything, but it gets the job done for right now. I could call it Pheasant Rally. Unpleasant Valley. Old Town Road, Kappa. Well, that's pretty much what we've got going on. Instead of there being the radio towers up top, there's going to be some buildings up here, like little electrical buildings, along with these windmills. These windmills are actually, for anybody that cares, I know that it's not like that important. This is actually in dedication to my fiance. My fiance is by far the largest supporter of this. She allows me to put in way more time than a woman should probably allow their fiance to put in, on top of working full time and everything. So she loves windmills. She's technically from down south, and now that she lives in the Midwest with me, she sees windmills a lot, and she loves them. So just so you guys know, Rose Friendly Wind is like a dedication to my fiance. Her last name prior to me was Rose, and so yeah, I just kind of did something a little cool, made a little graphic and put it on there for her. So I do plan on making more Easter eggs, both Easter eggs that you guys will know from classic Just Survive, and then some personal Easter eggs, and then I do think at some point in time I will open up the ability for people to support financially in some way, shape, or form. And depending on the dollar amount, I will create an Easter egg for that individual of some sort. I haven't figured it all out yet, so I'm not going to do any announcements. But I'm in the process of figuring out how I can do Easter eggs and in-game dedications to supporters that do a really, really awesome job. Yeah, start a Patreon. Currently, I'm doing everything really, really good without any type of funding, and I don't necessarily want it to be about the money. You know, so it's not so much that, but if somebody's gonna do that, they're definitely gonna get some type of in-game dedication or thank you, whether it's in credits or their Twitter handle on a gravestone or something like that. Those are just some ideas that I've been thinking in my head. That's what's up. Been with mine for 10 years. She hates to see me on the PC. Rose Friendly Wind sounds like a fart that doesn't stink. It's exactly what it is. That's really funny, actually, that you say that. That's super funny. We got some trees really. I gotta put guardrails up still too. That's something I gotta do at some point. But okay, let me... Actually, you know what? We're gonna leave one side as like a guardrail. And then we're gonna fill in some of this area over here with trees still. So what else can we put here? So there's people that are camping and campers. But what's wrong with them? I gotta figure out what's wrong with them having a cabin house or two. You know? And let's see where these are getting. Okay, so I want... That's the original, interesting. Rotate this 180 degrees so that the doors are facing opposite directions, the entryways. And then for safe measure, I'll put another one in here. Rotate that. So now we've got some more stuff here. Let's see. What's within here I can use? They have components. This is all good stuff that I can use for furniture in there. See what this cart looks like. Oh, tiny hand cart. Was there not a wheelbarrow in this? Huh. I thought there was. Maybe a little playground. Blind canyons like what the northwest of PV. Community shower, storage shed. Okay. I do have playground toys, but they don't have a dirt asset to... Oh! Actually, I can actually probably put my own grunge to them now because I have grunge materials for it. Mini golf course, storage shed. Let me go into my... I have so many different folders for everything. There should maybe be one light, like an actual light. So let's see. Wooden pole, iron pole, concrete pole. I think a wooden pole. Not a steel. A parking lot. A parking lot would be good. Oh, I gotta zoom out. Put one that way. Now it doesn't look like they have light sources to them, which is okay with me. I guess if I wanted, yeah, if I wanted to. Huh. Let me see here. I wonder if I... Okay, so this one says it's got a light source. Oh. Interesting. Wait a minute, let me... Because, okay, this is... Some of these things that I have are courtesy of the marketplace. So when I see blueprints, it makes me question if it's an actual working blueprint or if it's, like, somebody half-assed it, you know? An amphitheater would be a cool place to fight. That's something I'd have to model myself, but that would be not hard. No, does this light? Then it can't be. I would laugh super hard if this light turned off with darkness. there a button I can push? No? They lied! Why you make a blueprint like that? Why would that not be next to you? Why would that be at the bottom? It's not powered. Blue, as much as I'd love to tell you that that's how that works, not for this. Oh, there's... What? Don't even tell me that that's what that is. Oh my lord. Come on, who makes the light shaft a static mesh? No. Oh, come on. You gotta add the light to the light. I like that wording. Okay, so let's see what happens. Does it stay lit as it gets dark? Nope. It's just it's a static mesh of barely any light. I mean, I guess it stays lit. Not in the way I was hoping. That's okay. Oh man, it's got bugs and everything. I'll have to look at the... I'll have to look at the tutorial. Can I turn up the intensity? Let me put it back in the... In doubt, just experiment and then hit the default. Emissive boost. Interesting. Didn't seem to do much, but we'll worry about it later. So let's look throughout here. What else do we've got? Oh yeah, I gotta reskin this, and this is the Jeep. I do have something though that's cool that I can show you. You can't get into it yet, so I won't get your hopes up by pulling it out and putting it on, but got a second vehicle in here, and this is going to act as more than one type. So this is all the individual pieces, but then We've got dirty. We've got clean. If I'm not mistaken, they're supposed to be ow. Cost. Dashboard glass, lights. Body paint. Okay, there we go. So there will be rescue. I can turn up the rust and wear. Can I make it more? Oh, because that's... Yeah, I guess that's as high as it goes. I'll obviously make that better. But so then there's all these different options. I can take, you know, the tool off the side, the extra fuel can. I can put a tent frame on it and a tent if I want to. Take the tailgate off, seat beds off. So they give me some options with this, which is nice. But that's just something that's here. I'm in the process of making it so that you can interact and go in and out of it, but I haven't finished the blueprint. I was working on that before I started streaming. So we've got this and this. Let me go back and see. Furniture, I'm not gonna worry about that. I wish this was a different color. Of course, it's the only color. Maybe I can edit the material. Ooh. Not the way they've got it mapped out. I'd have to edit it in Photoshop if I was gonna do that. Okay, somebody's gotta go, you know. Was that a chemical toilet? Nah, it's a porta potty. With nothing in it. Empty. Knock a few of them over. You just woke up to see the stream? What's up, English? Okay, I see what you want. I hate that. Get away. Oh. I didn't want it that way. Oh, I can't do it. You guys are gonna see the invisible bottoms. Wait. Where there's a will, there's a way. Just delete this one. Huh. Because of the dump. Oh man, it actually worked for a minute. What? What just happened was I was actually able to select the arrow. That never happens because of the bug that happens right now in this. Don't know what these are, but I'm just... I mean, I know what they are, but I'm just putting them out there because I can. It's like your lot marker. That's what I'm using them for. It's not what they're supposed to be for, but that's what I'm going to use it for. Okay. The empty top? Oh, no, it's not. Nice. That's not an empty top either, is it? Did I hit them all? Oh, just in this area. These are all going to be things that you can collect water from. There you go. They all get a parking block in front of their trailer. For a minute I thought that wasn't there. I need some dumpsters. I got some dumpsters. I'll put the dumpsters in. Good call on the dumpsters. Actually, as much as I like to have that there, they need to be on the backside. If there's a parking block in front of the hitch, they just back that motherfucker up on there. Yeah, I'll take the trailers and rotate them the opposite direction. See? It's a good thing I do these streams, because you guys point out stuff that I don't always pay attention to. Needs more than one eye. It's actually probably easier to just take these and put them on the backside. No! Because of the angle they're on, it's not gonna be... It's easier to just delete them and replace them. It should be a little crooked. Okay, that's a simple rotation. What do you mean? What do you mean? People don't just walk around and have everything perfectly aligned? Like, as if it was on a grid? I find that hard to believe. Definitely not gonna need to rotate them much though. What's a 5-degree rotation do? Okay, there we go. Oh, no. Don't want that. Yeah, that one's turned on its side even. Yeah? Intro sounds like this song sounds like Halo. That like dun 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 dun. But not this part. It just sounds like somebody's farting from their mouth. Did I not just like copy that perfectly? That was completely accidental. Wrong one. Bum 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 bum. So much keyboard clacking. I'm sure that's... how's that not annoying to you guys? I mean, I guess it's probably just as passive as to you as it is to me, because I don't barely ever pay attention to it, except for here and there. They got the guy from Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out to say a few. Okay, alright. We got things going here. I think I need to go in and detail that a little bit better. Was there a garbage? Oh, construction. Now see, some of these aren't centered, so when I like rotate this 90, oh, it did rotate center. Wow. Stand corrected. Sometimes they don't They don't rotate center like the way you would want them to. I thought I had an actual dumpster. There we go. Oh, but it's got no I gotta redraw the skin for it. Oh, actually. Weird. Oh, like that. This has a skeletal mesh and an animation. Let's see if the animation allows you to open it. Just a blank animation. Why would somebody do that? Why would they go through the trouble of making that? Okay, so I'm gonna place these few dumpsters around, and then we will go into player view one last time, and just kind of take a look around at this area, and then I'm going to get off and do some more work on this. I expected. Negative 1, 3, 4. So once it's done saving here, I'm gonna go in and just do a walk around of the map, and then we'll call it a day for the time being. For anybody that was here watching, I hope you guys got to enjoy kind of seeing what I do for a little bit while I make this for you guys. Thank you again for the support. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, it's just a matter of letting this save, and we all know how this can be sometimes. So as soon as it's done with saving the map, we'll go in and just kind of take a look around at one of the new point of interests. Looking good. I just got a gaming PC. Can't wait to try this game out. It looks nice so far. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. You know, I really hope that this is everybody's looking for. And even if it's not right off the bat, that's the whole point of you guys being able to play it. You guys tell me what needs to be changed so that it can improve as the game continues to live on. Hunter? Alright, well, my internet provider is doing some crappy stuff here. It might end sooner than I expected, but we'll see. Low video output. It must be because it's having such a hard time saving the map. Let me see the processing. Yeah. Unreal is working hard. Bitspell, have I considered putting the spear in the game? Yeah, I've considered it. All right. Looks like everything should be okay now. Okay, so I'm gonna put my character here. That play button. Okay. Make this full screen. Gotta make that. Yep. Make that mesh. Oh, well, let's fix the sky sphere too. Let's fix that real fast. I think I only did one. Alright, I think we got it. So let me get back down in here. Now you can do it. Oh, so off. Alright, let's do this. Make sure that I can be heard before we start this. Make sure that I can be heard before we start this. I can indeed. Okay. So it's gonna be dark for part of it, but that's okay. We're just here to check stuff. I think a lot of you guys will like the fact that you can hop up onto these by doing that. Pick somebody off. That mountain over there needs some fog up on top. Alright, let's see the sun. Sun goes well. The trees cast shadows the way they should. A little bit of some solar shafting going on, but that's to be expected. Look at that butt on this character. No, I'm just kidding. Man, that sunset is nice. Alright, cool stuff. Should have used the day to look through everything, but that's okay. Yeah, I need to throw my trash away. Oh, that's no wonder why I won't open. I gotta put it in the trash, not the recycling. Herbs look cool and appropriate. I do like that you can crawl into these and use them if you needed to as a hiding spot. Alright, we got the sun coming up. You could definitely hide behind one of these and pow 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 pow. That's my sound effect. That's my gun sound in case you guys didn't know. But yeah, okay, so that all looks really good. You're gonna be able to hear the sound of the rescue vehicle up here. It's gonna sound like the other one. Obviously, I need to make a blueprint so that the sound doesn't run all the time. These will be really easy to furnish. The lights add good effects here. So everything's looking good. I'm gonna run all the way out to the other barrier that I put up, and then I think I will say my goodbyes to all of you guys for the time being. We got some good stuff going today. We got a new point of interest implemented, and we fixed some bugs. So it was an all-around good 2 hours worth of development today. We had headaches, we fixed the headaches. We had some new stuff put in. I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited because you're excited. Like I said, you guys can always tweet me or email me anything you have questions or suggestions on. I mean, I really think the community input's awesome. I'm gonna have to scale that down a bit because that's too big. That is way too big. Yeah, hey, nice roadblock. It's like a wall. Dang. Okay, well, I can fix that. That's a simple fix. But with that being said, guys, I am going to get off and eat something, and then I'll probably get back to doing some more of this before I have to go pick up my fiance. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but it could be fixed with a spear. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. One day you may wake up to a tweet with an image of the character holding a spear or something like that. So if you guys aren't, make sure you follow over on the Twitter page, which is just at Let's Live Game. Here and there are the only two places you guys can get official, real updates on what's going on with the game. If you're hearing it from somewhere else, don't believe it till you get here first. I doubt there's people talking about the game, but that would also be really awesome at the same time. Thanks again, really. I do appreciate everyone's support and everybody trying to spread awareness of the game being developed. I mean, that is the greatest part about what you guys are doing right now. So thank you for that. You know, you guys are really awesome. My character is dying because he has no water, and that is the premise of this game. I should have given him a water bottle or something. But thanks again, everybody. I think we know who's getting an Easter egg carved into a spear. We'll see. We'll see. But thanks again, Wide Scope, Bits, JMT from earlier. I'm just going to go through and say thank you to everybody that was here. English, thank you very much. Let's see here. Giancarlo, thank you very much for being here. Voldy, thank you very much for being here. I just died. Zip Zop Zippity, thank you very much for being here. It's Fear, thank you very much. I appreciate all of you guys. If you haven't, make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't see the beginning part, you will be once it's done rendering. So with that being said, don't forget to keep your notifications on and stay alive for the next developer message. Thanks again, guys, and I will see you all later.